they probably don't defend him with Alex Caruso as often, which may limit his offensive rebound opportunities. He's obviously not going to play the amount of minutes that he did, which is going to reduce his opportunities as well. So, yeah, the line move to
What's wrong with that?
this one, and I still win.
You see all my clothes in the background. Oh well. You gotta do laundry, bro. You gotta put your clothes somewhere.
So, I need to go over my board,
Make sure it's good. Make sure the audio is good.
but the structure around why with that either of those
Do check.
is to see each other. So, if you're going to bet on either one of these, I would say have decided which one to go with. I would say Caruso probably has bigger upside. So
All right, all right.
split three finish. Alex Caruso gets the really run. It's how just about big the win the Yama. He's got a higher floor. If the read is wrong,
It's almost some Victor Wembanyama. All right, hold on.
if the Caruso matchup holds, if
What he do? What he do? What he do? Let's get it.
and other ones that I feel like is SGA. What I like between these two, the SGA I like you assists. 7.5 assists is that plus money. You know, for that. Yes, we really want. So it's over this and six out one playoff. But in a lot of these playoff games, OKC would put themselves as
Shoot, man.
70 games to play. Who's going to play 40 minutes of regulation in this game against the Spurs? So if you've got 36 plus minutes,
All right. You. What he do? All right. Oh, snap. I didn't even realize it's already 2:30. Hold on. I probably need to sell one of these. Hold on.
San Antonio Spurs pretty much did.
You know I had to y'all know I had to smack them real quick. Market closing. That don't mean Nathaniel. That don't mean Nathaniel. I'm over here waiting for my prize picks to clear out. My guy. Oh yeah, there we go. There's that push in the close. All right, 50% here. All right, I'm gonna trim that. We closing up the high day. Plus I still got one. I mean I got two DTs. So if it wants to go, I'll trim somewhere there. Yes, sir. Had to smack a little 60 ball. All right, so I'm out of those 744 0 DTs. Yeah, so now all I got is the 750s for Friday. That's for the NVDA earnings. I'm about to pull it up right now. One second. Let me gotta put some tunes on, bro. Y'all know every time I go live, when I listen to music, it bans it from certain countries because I'm listening to like I guess music I'm not supposed to or some shit. All right, let's get it. All right, so this is basically what I'm want. Let me make sure it's not too loud. Let me know if the music is too loud. Bro, I got a hood on in the crib. Look, bro, I keep my house AC on. Plus, I go hit the Zara real quick, so gotta make sure I'm, cozy and shit like that. But all right, yeah. So basically, this is what I'm watching for Spy, and obviously it's gonna go hand in hand with NVIDIA. So two things. One, yes, we finally got a nice close above the 5 as of now, but obviously that can be a trap without a retest. So if you zoom out right to the hour, we have this neckline right at 731. So this could have either already got the fake right shoulder right here, right? Let's say they want to do like a little quick, the right shoulder. So this is either the right shoulder right here, or they're about to give us that shit if NVIDIA fails, right? So it's gonna roll back over. So realistically, you could swing like if you wanted to do a what's that shit called? Uh, lotto. Like if you want to do a lotto, you could do either because the gap fills right here 747. So you could do like 747 1DTs, or you could do for the downside like 730 1DTs, right? So it's all gonna pin on obviously NVIDIA, but based on the charts alone, but it's kind of like oof, we're in the worst possible position, and that's probably how they'll close it too. Watch, hold on the damn apps. Yeah, see, because on here, it doesn't. You can't see the that overnight kind of right shoulder. So either they trapping the Bulls or they trapping the Bears. Either way, somebody getting trapped. But the fun part is, I mean, obviously we're still in the bull market, so realistically we should keep going. But we have this multi-year trend line, right? From December 24 to October 25 to right now, right? So that's what I'm saying. Like we're in such the worst spot ever to be closing because if this is just a breakdown retest, right? Let's say this is always a blow up top. If this is a breakdown retest, we roll back under. It's gonna take a lot more convincing to get back above this, right? But if, like I said, if it's nothing and we're still gonna go up, then we still have upside that's limited that can be measured from up here. So either way, we'll get good moves. So you don't have to. That's what I'm saying. You ain't gotta really risk much or gamble nothing for real. Cause either way it goes, we're at such an inflection point. It'll be a big decision. Oh, the market right on the video, put it on. No, for real, man. Sometimes it's like, bro, you just buy puts with the video. I think the last what 7 earnings have went down. I'm pretty sure the last 7 or 8, bro. Yeah, I don't know where all my stuff went. I don't know why my little events went. But yeah, I'm pretty sure the last like 7, 8 NVIDIAs have all went down. Right? Even if they gapped up, right? So even if we get the possibility and we gap up, still gotta be very careful because that motherfucker just might right back to the same spot, man. Yeah, one gonna pop for sure. For sure. But yeah. What time is it? Oh, we got 43 minutes, but let's see if we can catch a little end of day SPX real quick. Hold on. Oh, we see what I'm saying? Like, see how I was saying basically the past 2 days, like all that controlled selling we were in. That's why I was like, bro, still really can't be too bearish just yet. So if they close us up here, then we're still, like I said, inside of this range. So either way it goes, either Nvidia's crazy and we pop, get new highs or close that gap, or this is just gonna roll back in the same channel and we're gonna get a bigger dip right down to the 20 daily SMA. So you got to be aware of both sides. So whatever way it opens up, you know what I'm saying? It'll be easier to kind of read it. Because remember I was saying about this, I was like, hey, be careful inside of this, right? But buy if it came down here. Just controlled selling, controlled selling. Basically what they did the whole move before we popped, right? Zoom out. They did this right over here, right? We had the super controlled selling. And then we got the pop, right? Consolidate for a little bit. Excuse me, a little head and shoulder. And then we just took off absolute from there, right? So if this is just another controlled selling move inside of a bigger bull flag, or not bull flag, inside of a bigger bull trend, then we'll know and we'll continue to go up. Because realistically, we don't know how far this shit can go, right? 750 was obviously a psychological level, but we don't know for sure if it was top. I said I thought it would be topping there, of course, like thinking for a pullback, but we only went down about 2.5%. So yeah, if we don't reclaim it, you got to be aware that anything in this area could possibly be a lower high, right? The only way you could confirm if we were going to go back up is if the 4 hour set, right? Let's say we did set a little high here. As long as the next low does not crash below or wherever that 5 day is, right? So if we come back down, wherever that 5 day SMA is, we should scoop it back up. And then we can kind of, continue trending up and then just act like none of this never happened. But everybody online all fear mongering, like, oh, it's the end. It's the end. It's all over. Burn it all, sell it all. Or there's a dude I follow on Well, I don't follow him no more, but I used to. At first I used to take him serious. I thought, he might know a little something. Man, every day he's like, I'm telling y'all the biggest market crash. I guarantee today I go look at his shit. It'd be bro, that should be so funny. I'd be like, bro, is he serious? Bro be like, today's gonna be the biggest crash ever. He'd be like, everybody buy puts. I'd be like, oh, this dude's a character. Man. Yeah, see, right back to the zone. Same one. In the Fed smoking the lane. It's on me. Same man. Yeah, see, look, even this, we got a nasty little bear flag into the 5 day. Oof. Yeah, that shit is screaming either trap, dump, or just straight up dump. It would actually surprise me if it was just like, hey, it's just a trick. We're just tricking you guys. But yeah, man, it's just scary territory. Just show me the name. Yo, daddy, killer. You just like Ronnie James. Oh, what was that? Dude had hit me up talking about a chart. Hold on. Started on my game. MU, that's what it was. MU. Then they stealing. See, look, this is what we want. This is what we want Spy and everything to do, right? Because we're kind of flagging underneath. We want it to get scooped back up, and then it just kind of, 5 day just a little, just a little pullback. But this is ideal, right? It's what we would want to see. Put a papers, full of ARP sitting on the counter. Yeah, see, everybody's in scared territory. Either it's just like I said, either it's just a flag, all right, big old bull flag, and we're just gonna continue going right back up, or might need deeper retracement, might need to come down and test that 20. Yeah, this damn near the same as 5. We ain't tested the 20 since the pop. Yeah, see, it's basically like testing the 21 EMA, like if you're trading intraday, right? You know how you'll check and be like, oh, do we test VWAP or do we test the EMAs? It's basically the same thing. It's just on a higher time frame, right? Which makes it obviously way better when it comes to opportunities for entries, but it's still scary when you're having to wait for it because it's a daily level or a daily moving average. It's gonna take days for it to confirm, right? Or days for it to play out. We beefing. I'm gonna turn Kendrick Lamar. Died with his gun. He couldn't shoot. CEO, I cannot go. SPX. Yeah, man. And you know how in the video too, look, so I don't remember if it was the last one or the one before, but look at this shit, man. So one of the Nvidias, I I'm pretty sure it was over here. We ended up gapping up overnight and still selling off right before. Yeah, right here. Uh-huh. I remember that shit. Yep, because we came I had swung some calls too. I'm like, yeah, this gonna go crazy. Everything's looking good. And then as soon as that shit pops, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get paid tomorrow. And then yeah, next morning. Absolute hell. So yeah, NVIDIA definitely has a history of this. And let's go back to one of my favorite days where my stomach still hurts. This one right here. Another NVIDIA earnings. I'll never forget. Thursday, November 20th. Painful day, painful day. Mind you, I didn't swing anything, so I'm like, all right, whatever, cool, cool, cool. Right? One thing, I had already seen the 5 day moving average cost under the 20. Right? First sign, I'm like, all right, cool. Wherever they take this shit to, we gonna dump. And then they gap us right to it. I'm like, oh yeah, this shit about to go down. But I only took it to the pre-market low levels. I figured like, okay, it'll be a sell, but they'll just scoop it back up, right? Because the earnings had done this shit. So I didn't expect it to come all the way down. So I called out the puts, in the chat, and yeah, bro. After like 100 some percent, I sold. I left a runner. I sold one, like the last one, like right here, and then that shit just shit just kept going and kept going and kept going and kept going, bro. And my reason for doing it was because I was on a flight, so I was like, bro, like if I can just close it, because I'm like, well, some airlines like they'd be cool, but some of them be ass when you try to get the Wi-Fi and stuff. So I'm like, I'm not finna risk the money that I see in front of me just to be like, oh, hopefully I'll make some more. Bro, I left damn near a small Mercedes E-Class on the table, bro. My stomach, that shit still hurt from this shit. But if we get something like this, um, for NVIDIA, I mean, obviously we have to be a little bit more bearish. I'd rather us see, um, the 5 already underneath the 20. But if this is what they use to just keep us in and we just roll, that would be beautiful as well, right? Let's say they gap us, right? We gap up like right here, and then we open up inside of the gap. We open up inside the gap, but then we don't quite feel it, and so we reject it. This would be a nice little play, right? Come back, test the 5. Either we bounce from it, or if NVIDIA just does what it normally does, we'll probably just slice right through, right? And then just at least get a few legs of the pullback. Because like I said, these things, the pullbacks can take weeks. Let's look at the weekly chart. All right, look at the weekly chart. Even weekly pullbacks, sometimes they take, a few weeks, right? Like it's not like it's just always every single week. You got to get a chunk of them. But even the pullback weeks, like even here, it's about 3 weeks, right? It took a little 2 weeks, right? A little week and some chain, right? 3 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Some weeks, a week. You know what I'm saying? So we could be here. Like I said, it's only what, Wednesday? Yeah, we still got 2 more days. So even if they want to still go higher, but just not yet, they still can take us lower. but I just wouldn't panic though. Like if we did sell off, I'd only start panicking for real if we really lost like 725. Or not even panicking, but I just kind of be like, all right, like we need to get back up here real soon. But yeah, 724, 725. That's when I'm like, all right, I'm damn near my have to buy right there. But what time is it? 52. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna catch no SPXs unless they just want to send that shit now. It's such a fucked up close though. Closing us above it just for NVDA to be like, it's like, oh my AP. Yeah, nah, that boy Drake had them knick-knack paddywhack flows on the album. That shit had me crying. Oh, hold on. I'm seeing a little push and everything. Oh yeah. See, look, and this is what I was saying earlier about remembering where we are. Right? So we were in this channel, just chugging along, chugging along. Then we got crazy buyers came in, and then we just came back in this channel. So if we stay in the channel, right, they can still bring us lower and still go up at a later time. So this is why I'm kind of like, if you wanted to swing, maybe swing for the gap or something, but I'm not necessarily trying to swing nothing crazy though. I'm expecting this shit to gap up and be flat, bruh. Some bullshit. But we did bounce off the anchor VWAP though. That's good. Finally, we ain't test that shit in forever. Damn, yeah, literally since down here. All the anchor VWAPs. Uh-oh. Microsoft. Yeah, Microsoft is something I still like long term though. Peep this, peep this, peep this. Peep this right here, gang. Talk to me. Hold on. Talk to me. Hold on. Talk to me. Hear me out. Right? Hear me out, gang. Right here. Hear me out, bro. Let's just say this is just a breakout retest. You feel me? If we can get back above this, yeah, this might be one of them Friday runners. Mind you, we already got the first leg. You know what I'm saying? Boom. So even if we just get half that, all right, that's still about right here. Or if you put it right there, you know what I'm saying? And then look, we got this huge gap, like probably like a little magnet right up here. Watch, because I mentioned this, they're gonna get some crazy gap up tomorrow, and I'm not gonna get a full entry. I just feel that shit. I'm gonna be in the morning like, fuck. Yeah, bro. That shit look beautiful. Plus, look. Boom. 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 Look at that shit, bro. This shit pretty tough. All right, so basically, yeah, all I'm looking at is this kind of look rejection in here. Yeah, we use that roughly right there, right? So we do have initial rejection, yes. So that's why I'm not saying, obviously right now. But if we can get back above it, then yeah, we got a whole gap to fill. So it might take some time. Like I said, that's the weekly. This is a weekly bull flag, So give it some time. Take it up or something. Yeah, look, probably close back under here. We fuck around and do a last minute SPX for like. Yeah, we spent all day really just soaking up sellers, soaking up the buyers, soaking up the sellers, soaking up the buyers. But I mean, that's what we do at the 5. Remember, this is a daily moving average, right? It's a daily moving average. So it's not going to be easy to break. That's why we always sell at the 5, right? Underneath it. There we go. Sold at the 5, right? Double top at the 5. Same thing happened over here. Friday, OPEX just cooked, chopped all the buyers and sellers at the 5. Did all that just to stay in the same range. Still bank that shit though. I ain't gonna cap. Let me see how we did. I ain't gonna cap. Put about the ass today. on some cool shit. On some cool shit. You feel what I'm saying? But I did go extremely heavy. I'm not gonna lie. I went extremely heavy. But for the same reason I told y'all about in the live, right? As long as we were in that controlled selling to the downside, all we had to do was wait for the pop, right? That's all we had to do. Hold on. Charts. I got so many different charts for different shit. It's funny. Yeah, there we go. Now, where my shit at? Right here. Remember, I said as long as we're in controlled selling, once we do break out, even if right, we eventually come down, whatever, we're gonna pop first, right? Even if they roll us back down, we still it's gonna pop first. So I was like, well, fuck it. As soon as I got that trap, I said, yeah, I'm in. I bought in exactly at the 9:15. Yeah, 9:15. 9:15 on the money. All right, let me see. Pretty sure I should have still shown my entry too. All right, 2 minutes to close. I really want the video to pop though. I ain't gonna lie. Like, bro, just please, please, bro, please. Woo! Spider. Yeah, there we go. Y'all know I gotta show y'all proof all the time, right? I don't just want to be on here talking shit. Look. Well, it's 10, it says 10:15, but 9:15, bro, and then literally the next minute, that shit crazy, bro. So that was my initial sell, and then I just kind of held some, obviously trimming because anytime we have a news week like that, you don't want to be that person who just like holds it and hopes it keeps going because a lot of times that shit, it might be Trump saying something, and a lot of the Trump wicks don't always last. So you won't be stuck holding the bag. So that's exactly why I do market sales and market orders. They ain't gotta wait for no film. That's it. Lamb chop. I just pulled up for some food. Yeah, this was nice though. I ain't gonna lie. This is a very nice level. It was a very nice, very simple day, right? Like I said, even if we go lower, doesn't matter. Because we have all this support, we have a gap, we still have all this to worry about, right? So even if NVIDIA has bad or whatever, even if it has the best earnings, whatever, right? We're still gonna play the charts, right? Whatever they give us. I might have to hit the blunt before this shit. Hold on. All right, let's go to NVDA. All right, let me see if I can pull up the numbers as soon as they drop. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, see, this is so crazy. A little bear flag right into the 5. And then a little dump. Please, no. Not yet. Come on. Let's see some something. What time that shit drop? 3:15? Oh, hell no. They got Hennessy margarita now? Oh, nah. Nah. They're trying to have motherfuckers dead during the summer. We low-key need to put in some slips while we wait for these earnings. That's what we need to do. Let's check these slips real quick while we do that. All right, so I got Jared McCain 7.5 PRA, Dort 1.3, Victor Wembanyama 7 2-pointers. Right, that's one slip. You know what I'm saying? A little nothing too crazy. Then I got different slip. AJ Mitchell over 17.5 PRA because he didn't do nothing the first game. And then I got Stephon Castle over 20.5 points plus assists. That's one by itself. And then I got Jared McCain, 5.5 points. He quickly hit a little three. I'm pretty sure he'll, get a little 6 points. Watch he get exactly five though, because it's over 5.5. But Victor Wembanyama, 3 dunks. Yeah, because that boy is literally eye level with the rim, so I'm pretty sure he's gonna get his dunks in. Jalen Williams, 19.5 PRA. First game back, and first game back he was really draining shit. So first game back, you know, Dylan Harper, I just got him for 11.5 points. But it's iffy because what's his name? De'Aaron Fox, he might come back. He's supposed to come back. He's on the questionable list, but they got him on Prize Pick, so I'm like, damn. But I also don't know if I want to take De'Aaron Fox over or under. Jared Allen, man. F Jared Allen, man. I missed the slip by one, bro. Literally. I wasn't even happy with the double, bro. It was like $5 to 125, bro. Look at that. I just needed one. That's it. That's all I needed was one, bro. 25x. Oh, bum. But I don't know about SGA. I don't know about him. I want to take low key take his over for assists because they be double teaming the hell out of him. Jared Allen. Well, I hate Jared Allen. You got Alex Caruso. Oh man, bro, Alex Caruso is the only person who cooked my slips with him in it the first game. I had his unders. I didn't think bro was gonna get no 30 points, but I do think I probably take his PRA because they're gonna put him on Wemby, so he might get some foul trouble. That's low key what we should take him on. My wrist look like a snow cone mix. Once I see it. All right, 3-point attempts though. Alex Caruso took 14 3-point attempts, but he was splashing shit. Plus, they're gonna keep doubling Shea. So I'm like, it's tough. They had Shea out there just throwing shit up for real, for real. But yeah, let's see if we can get Alex Caruso for some foul trouble. 3.5. Damn. See, bro, they be putting the lines too high. We should have did this earlier, bro. Oh, market closed, by the way. Uh, yeah. So I got Alex Caruso for 10.5 points. Fuck no. That's such a gamble, bro. Because it's like 10.5. I mean, he normally might get a little 5, a little 6 points. But if they keep doubling SGA, which they probably will, he's just gonna keep dishing it out. But if he got a hot hand, and plus, bro been in the league for a long time, so he ain't, he not a rookie when it comes to the lights and the big time, big show time. So yeah, I might just take his 15 PRA, honestly. Fuck, even that sound crazy. All right. Let me see what I have for. Bro, y'all seen that 3-pointer? Y'all seen that 3-pointer from Wemby, bro? Wait, that's smoke. Yeah. All right. Oh no, it's Elf. I was gonna say earnings. Elf. Bro, I could have swore I thought that shit was fake. I thought it was what is it? I thought it was fake. I knew it. I knew it. I thought that shit was fake, gang. They said 31. I said, who got 31? I know you're not talking about Elmer Fudd got 31. No way. But he indeed had 31 for sure. Bro, I don't know how, bro. That's why I'm so scared to even take his PRA. Oh goodness. 5%. $10 move. Huh? What's wrong, my mom? What's wrong, baby? My cat over here yelling. What's wrong? Huh? Come here. Hmm. What's wrong? You're just like a little girl for real. I'm really out here being a dad. But yeah, Alex Caruso. You got Victor Wemby. Oh, yeah, hell yeah. I got Wemby for 7/7 2-pointers. But it's kind of scary with Wemby too, because if he just go crazy for one quarter, he might not do shit else for the rest of the game. So it's tough for Wemby, especially because he might be getting a little tired. It's literally look at his shit. Every other game, it's like this nigga need a break. So I'm like 42. It's still doable, it's still possible, but I'm like, damn, what if he just go crazy again today? You know? Free throw attempts though. Now that one might be a green one. A green beam. 8.5 free throw attempts. So he got to get fouled 5 times. Or, 4 and a couple and ones. But yeah. I'd rather take his free throws attempted than free throws made. Yeah, wouldn't be scary. Dylan Harper though. I do fuck with Dylan Harper. He had a good game. That boy turned up though. I ain't gonna lie. Respect to Dylan Harper for sure. Oh, Keldon Johnson. He got him a little 6 points. But then again, like I'm saying, this is all without, what I'm saying, De'Aaron Fox. So I might have to put some in and then wait and put some in after they actually let us know. Because he's on the slip still. Like he's still on here. Albert Loki might just take his assist. Yeah, I'll take his assist. If he come back, injury, he might not even play that much for him. Julian Champagny, 6 points with 2 threes, of course. Easy money. Isaiah Hartenstein. Now his bitch ass got 2 fucking rebounds. 2 rebounds, man. This nigga got 2 rebounds, bro. What are you doing? What are you doing? Huh? What? You okay? Okay. She said, my cat talks to me like she a human for real. All right. Jay Will. Give a fuck about games. I'm thugging. Yeah, they got Jay Will at 19 PRA. That might be light work. All right. Victor Wembanyama, right? Wemby, 8.5 free throws made. Julian Champagny, 5.5 points. And then Jalen Williams, 19.5 PRA. And De'Aaron Fox, 3 assists. Or do we say no De'Aaron Fox and go Alex Caruso, PRA? A guaranteed play, at least. At least we know he's going to play. Chet, garbage. Take his under. Yeah, that boy's buns. What? You know what? 4 minutes, the numbers drop. Oh, Casey Wallace went off though. Casey Wallace went off that last game. Well, not went off. He only got 8 points, but hey, he was doing his thing. I'm gonna take him for 3 points. Nah, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. Oh, Urban out, Urban Outfitters. Nope. Elf. Nope. Urban Outfitters. Let me see what they have. Hey, hey, what? Concrete. Got AJ Mitchell assist. Yeah, low key. Yeah, that's what I need to put him over that Alex Crusoe. Man. Try to move up my legs. Yeah, AJ Mitchell. I don't know what he was on. That boy was scared to shoot the ball. I'm like, gang, for real, bro. You really not gonna shoot the ball? Do rag on my head. It's 20s. There was a little last candle, little shakeout real quick. And shit said, oh, everybody don't. Yeah, I like that. All right, I got both my screens up so I can see the reaction on Spy too. It's so funny having a black cat. I be looking all around. Where's she at? She's right here, blending in with the couch. I ain't gonna lie, a lot of this new age music, bro, I don't even know what the hell they talking about. Shit sound like some robots and shit. SGA 7.5 assists, brother. He gonna be dishing it off, bro. But I think they're gonna be just everybody gonna be moving the ball around. They're gonna have to, because they're gonna have to get that shit away from Wemby. And then of course I like taking really everybody on the Spurs for assists. You know they're gonna pass it to Wemby. When in doubt, they're gonna be throw them right to his ass. So yeah, I low key might take them too. All right, what y'all think? Good or bad? Thumbs up, thumbs down. There we go. I get my thumbs up, son. There we go. Yeah, give me 2 thumbs up. Hold on, I do that. It's supposed to give me something when I do 2 thumbs up. Look, 2 thumbs down, I should do like a thunderstorm or some shit. Come on, Apple. What's up with y'all reactions? Ooh. How that shit work for 1 thumbs up? Right. What? Hold on. Wait. Damn, is it because I'm black? They can't see my hands. Apple, y'all can't see my hands? What the hell? That sucks. Yeah, it's supposed to do like if you do certain hand gestures, you're supposed to get cool shit. Oh yeah, see, look, the peace sign, I get balloons. Thumbs up, you get thumbs up. Thumbs down, you get thumbs down. If you do 2 thumbs up, it's supposed to give you like something. I forget. Apple, you're good. There we go. Yeah. We're gonna do this if I had to get it ready just in case waiting for the earnings to drop. You hold me on my pay. Built like Tampa Bay baskets. Then hold it July. All right. I'm looking for the numbers to drop. Oh, that's not it. ENS. ENS. You know, back to back. In that mode. This is crazy though. I think, yeah, like I said, the last 7 have been literally sell-offs. So I'm like, bro, what if? But they'll like either pop it and sell it off. So either way, it'll still cook both sides. But I'm like, what if this is the time? Like nobody's expecting nothing crazy, and the video just goes like $40, bro. Like, what if they just send it straight to new all-time high right here? That'd be so fire. Think about it. We'll have a huge cup closure, bro. And then all you gotta do is just get in on the handle. That should be too smooth. Bro, y'all know I missed my final, bro. I did not take my final. Champagne, PRA, or points better? Yeah, low key. No, you did. All right, I see a little wick on Spy, but nothing, nothing concerning. Posting pictures, listening, Raleigh. Dylan Harper, how many assists he got? Oof, I might take his under on assist. Yeah. Yeah, Chet gonna have to have a better game for sure with them rebounds. That boy is a bum. That boy a bum. Devin Vassell got him for some points. Ski. Bro, still nothing. What time these numbers drop, bro? I should have did this shit later. I thought it was gonna be right afterwards. Time. Oh, it said we should expect NVIDIA's earnings to be out at 3:20. Followed by the earnings call at 5. All right, yeah. So we just basically waiting for this initial reaction, right? We just want to see what month. All right, so let's see if we get some takeoff. All right, you trying to smoking like a chimney. Hey man, 30 seconds. Oh shit. What y'all think? What y'all think? Up or down? Up or down in the chat before it drops? Up or down? Up or down? This that top. Dark can. Yeah, all right. All right, let's see. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Gonna come back up. Come on. Shoot back up. Oh. Come on. Give us a little wick. What if this bitch don't do shit? Bitch just does like this, bro. I'm gonna be sick. Man, where the numbers? All right, the video. First quarter data center revenue 75.2 billion, estimated 73.48 billion. Q1 1Q revenue 81.62 billion, estimated 79.19 billion. Okay. So it's a beat. All right. So we beat by the earnings per share, the EPS beat by 6%, and the revenue beat by 3%. EPS up 131% year over year, revenue up 85% year over year, EPS up 15% quarter over quarter, and revenue up 20% quarter over quarter. So, of course, NVIDIA did what it always does, crazy beat. And ta-da! Who would have imagined? Wow. NVIDIA is selling off after earnings? No way. Damn. Come on, it need to tap that 20 and then just earnings call. Yeah. So yeah, basically whatever they say for earnings, it'll I mean for the call. Ooh. Yeah. Well, that's shit. That's about it. All right. Well, yeah. So we got to wait till the earnings call. So in the meantime, I'm gonna do obviously my daily YouTube recap video. So yeah, if we do go back live after the earnings actually drop, I'll just go live. So, make sure you got your notifications on. Don't ever miss the lives because we be having bangers. We be making money on, and we do this, we do this every day. So yeah, that'll be it for now on the live part. So yeah, like I said, I'm about to just make the video for Spy, and then I'll actually wait till after the earnings call so that way I can get accurate, what I'm saying, levels. Because I don't want to be like, oh well, look for the downside, blah 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 blah, and then all of a sudden what's his name? Jensen is like, hear me out. And then this shit just, you know, straight to the moon. But yeah, so we'll wait till earnings call. Y'all do what y'all want to do. I'm about to go eat some lunch and shit, I don't know, I'll figure it out. But I'll see y'all.